think as friends, as real friends, you're supposed to call me out on it. And I also think that you can't hate on someone or beef with someone if they didn't do you any wrong. So what happens if your friend now has a specific smell, you know, like they have a specific odor? So how do we go about that? Like if your friend breaks something, like do you understand, so it was a mistake, my friend, you know, you broke my iPhone 11, it was a mistake. And Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm joined again by these two beautiful ladies. So guys, for those that are new to my channel, please do introduce yourselves.
Hi guys!
Drama.
Dr. Red here, aka Fufu. Mama specific.
I'll give you guys the Instagram handle. Please follow.
Thank you.
Follow on Insta.
I need more. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Anna and
Zoo loves food.
aka Zoo.
Your Instagram handle?
Zoo loves food.
I'll put it up for you guys. Please make sure you follow them on Instagram. And she has a YouTube channel. I will put go to my description box. The link is there. But for those that I don't know, like, what's the name of your YouTube channel?
Zoo's Food Closet.
It's all about food, guys. You guys know food is life. So
Food is
please,
bae.
we need that. And guys, you
Mine
guys
is
know
coming.
me already.
Thank you.
Hers is coming too. Remember to subscribe, guys. Okay, so yes, guys, please, if you are new, do consider subscribing to this beautiful channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about girls. Friendships, and I feel like there's a lot of things which as friends, especially like us girls, we are so scared to be upfront about, and we always tiptoe around. So today we'll just be discussing, and you know, like how we react when that happens, or how we would react if that would happen to us, and just be like just being honest about it, because I feel like we just like to put things away as girls. Like, it's fine, you're just my friend, but we need to have these conversations, especially as friends. First of all, what we're gonna talk about, the first thing that we're gonna talk about is if, let's say for example, you have your friends, you know, and let's say maybe you just bought a new iPhone, or maybe, I don't know, something really expensive. Maybe your expensive wine glass that you got from your friend that went to China, and that's yours a souvenir, or you know, something very expensive, you know, something that you really, maybe not pricey, but something which you really value, maybe
cherish.
Yeah, and then maybe you give it to your friend, and then they mishandle it, and then it breaks somehow. Now okay, for example, myself, right? If I break someone's thing, I try to replace it, even if it's a mug or whatever.
Please break my things.
I try my best to replace it. Hey, I think people can testify. Even if it's a mug of yours, I try to get the same one.
Break my phone.
I try, but sometimes, you know, some friendships, like maybe old friendships, would happen that thing would not be reciprocated. So sometimes maybe my friend will break a thing of mine, they'll break whatever, and they wouldn't really be like, hey, I broke your thing and I feel like I should replace it. So how do we go about that? Like if your friend breaks something, like do you understand, so it was a mistake, my friend, you know, you broke my iPhone 11, it was a mistake, and I forgive you, like I'll just find a way to make, you know, or do you expect them to actually say, listen, I broke it, I'm gonna buy it? Or if it's, do you want them to actually meet you halfway, or should they actually show remorse and you'd forgive them and be like, it's fine? How do you guys go about that, like with your friendships? How would you go about that?
For me, my friends, all my friends, they know that if I would have had like an iPhone 11, then I would have taken a whole year saving for that phone. So, I mean, girl, you got to understand. Girl,
They should try to meet you.
try to meet me halfway. Just try. I don't know, but it would be really hard. It's a very tricky.
So if they don't say, I want to do it, like would you say, bruh, listen, let's see how we go about it? Would you go up there and say, like, friend, I need your help with this, like you broke it, like we need to?
I think I would.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Alright.
I think I would. Because, and I never mind. Go on.
Because we normally tiptoe about around these things, like how would you go about it, Anna?
Okay, for me it will depend on who and what. Because sometimes you can see that someone accidentally broke something, right? And they're not able to replace it. So I wouldn't put pressure on that person. I could force myself, you know, it will hurt, it will pain me, but I'll force myself to let it go. But sometimes you can see that the person will be able to afford it. So I will tell you straight up that, yo, this was bought for me. And I really, really cherish it. And
iPhone
maybe
11.
if the person who got it for me would ask me
iPhone 11.
what happened to it, what would I say? Because I can't afford it. But then also, if I can afford to replace it, because there were times where some things, people would break things that belonged to me, and I knew I couldn't afford it at that moment. So I would go up to them and tell them that, hey, can you please replace it? Then, but even people who break people's stuff, let's come to you. If you break someone's something,
Guys, please try, understand.
Try.
even
Try.
if it's 10% of the thing,
Please let them see that you feel
just
bad.
show
Like,
that, hey, I'm sorry, I can't. Just explain, because when you come to a person, you tell them that, hey, I'm really struggling right now. It was a mistake. I can't afford this, but I can give you what I have. I'm sure even a person can be like, nah, it's cool. I forgive you. It's fine, and you let it go and you move on, and then you'd avoid that awkward silence between that tension and all that. Avoid all that. So if you break someone something or you lose something, please go up to the person and be honest.
The next point is what happens now if maybe your friend, right? I think she mentioned it in one of my previous videos, Kufu she did. So what happens if your friend now has a specific smell, you know, like they have a specific odor, and they're a close friend, you know, like how do you tell them? Like how do you go about that without making them feel somehow or them becoming defensive? Because I think in my answer that I said that if you know the person, it can be a good thing and a bad thing. I'm thinking about it now. If I know someone and I come to you, you might feel somehow like you might not really take it the nice way, because you're like, or this person knows me, sorry. So, you know, but how do you go about telling your friend that?
Tell them, chill me, I'm kind of okay, no, but like she said, it's really tricky if you know the person, and it's also tricky if you don't know the person. But in everything, you need to always just do it out of love and try to be as kind as possible. Obviously, there are some of us who have really strong characters which may be misinterpreted, but at the end of the day, you just have to say it in a nice way. In the previous video, we did talk about having ways to bring. You don't have to say it with your mouth that hey, you smell, but you can maybe even just be like, hey, let's go to the shop and buy a product buy something for someone as a gift. They'll use it and things will get better. So if you can't tell a person directly, then just kind of present it to them, what they do with it.
Yeah, you can
It's business.
If you want to know more about this question, I'll put the video down below, so please make sure you check it out. She actually went in detail as well, explaining how you can go about it. So yes. So for the next question now, but you spoke about giving people stuff. It's about gifts. You know, as girls, we have birthdays and stuff, you know, like you gift your friend a gift, and you know, like they also gift you back, sometimes not. So I wanted to know. We spend a lot, like we really don't. So today we're going in, okay?
Sometimes not.
My friends are watching this, I hope they're listening.
So how do we go about this? Like, I know we have different love languages and stuff, you know, like people, maybe someone else likes to receive a gift, maybe someone you have to take them out, for their birthday, some you just have to cook for them or whatever, and that makes them happy, that makes their day. So we are different and we have different love languages, something which I'm also learning with my friendships. So I want to know, like, what if you do something for someone for their birthday? Maybe you buy them a very nice gift, expensive gift or whatever, and then now they're your friend, I'm talking about your friend here, and they don't give you a gift in return, right? So let's take, you don't like gifts, let's take you like people to do something for you, like your love language is service, so they do something for you, right? It's fine, you are happy, you're good to go. But if they don't do anything at all for your birthday,
Okay, so
how do you go about it?
this is my personal thing. So at the beginning of the year, I think you have to be intentional about it. I made the decision that I was going to be more open to giving gifts to people, whether they're my friends or not.
I haven't received a gift
Which
from
is
you. As I wait.
It's coming this year.
As I wait.
This year.
As I wait, guys.
Gifts is not.
That iPhone 11.
Gifts is not just like someone buying something, you know. You could do something for someone, maybe like for me, I love cooking for people, so that's the way I express myself to you, right? So yeah, you need to be really intentional about it, and know that whether they reciprocate or not, it's fine. You made the decision that you're going to. Because remember here, maybe if you're talking about buying gifts, your finances are involved and all that. You have to decide so that you don't find yourself at a point of, oh, I got this for someone and they didn't get me anything back. Now I'm suffering and all that. You know, no. You need to decide that okay, I'm gonna buy in January. I'm buying a gift for Notando, and whether she buys me a gift or not, it's fine. You're just showing your gratitude or whatever reason that you're buying the gift for. If they don't, guys, and also with the, did you ask? Is this part of the question? Like, if somebody doesn't give you a gift, yeah. So if somebody doesn't give you a gift, can we stop this thing of like, oh no, this person didn't give me? I know that some people have a bad habit of not. They like receiving from people. Yeah, it's not good. But at the same time, let's also not expect much from people.
Basically, we should understand the difference between a gift and I don't know, like when you expect somebody to return something, like borrowing, yeah. There's a difference. When you give out of love. Like you said, you do everything out of love. When you give a gift, you give out of love, not to expect that person to do the same for you. I think another problem is, when now we are the problem of giving somebody a gift only because it's their birthday. Because then that will make you feel like it's your responsibility to do that. You are not giving them the gift because you appreciate them for being part of your life, but you are giving them the gift because it's their birthday. So in turn, you expect them to give you a gift because it's your birthday. It's wrong, guys. It's okay to give somebody a gift just because you went to the shop, and you
shouldn't put pressure on yourself, because like we said, just because somebody can afford to buy someone an iPhone 13 does not mean that you can know yourself and accept your situation. So if you can afford a box of chocolates, honey, buy your friend chocolates and move on with your life.
Okay, so now the next thing is, you know how sometimes, I think our time will be running out, so we have to be quick on these points. You know how sometimes, whenever you have, maybe let's say we are friends, while we're a group of friends, or the two of us are friends, and then maybe Anna's gonna have a fallout with someone that we all know. I don't even know. Let's take, who can I make an example of? I don't know. Okay, let's take Leafy. Leafy, hi. Sorry. Right? Let's take, we all know you and we're all good with you. But now, because we are friends with Anna, like we are close friends with Anna, and she has a fallout with you, Leafy, for example, or with Leafy. She's not here, but Leaf is one of our friends, okay? And then now, are we supposed to now also
stop talking to Leaf?
Because you guys and you were telling us like, yeah, she did this to me.
Unfortunately,
I don't think that should
unfortunately, I am a victim.
What do you think?
No, it's not a victim. Is it a victim or I don't know. I am one person who suffers from this thing.
Like, up your friend.
I beg you up, girl, until we will even hate a person together.
So that means, okay, for you, you'd say Leafy is out. Block, remove.
I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong, and God is working on me, guys.
Or maybe it's a sign of loyalty, because I feel like that's why we are different and we have different types of, So maybe for some people they wouldn't say
it's still loyalty if you know your friend is in the wrong.
Okay, let's take maybe let's say maybe you did her wrong, right?
But the thing is, if we are just close to you and we are not close to Leafy,
okay, it's normal that you would back me up.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because if you're not close to, but if you're close to both of us,
no, then we have to.
No. Okay, the example was, let's say maybe we are like a strong bond friend,
the four of us,
the three of us, right? She's not part of the group, for example, right?
Okay.
She's one person that we know and we are good, like Tiamati, we know her, right?
Yeah.
But we're not that, like, it's not like we're
not
close friends with her, but we know her, like she's someone that we talk to.
And guys,
and then what happens then?
For me, it's bad to the extent that even now, like, let's say Anna has a problem with Leafy and she comes back and she tells us, and so now I'm mad, and now Leafy will just accidentally step on me, guys, and then I come back, I'm like, Anna, you see, she stepped on me. She stepped on me because I'm already mad, and she stepped on me. Like, I know, God, please work on me. I know this is wrong, but unfortunately I fall under it.
At least you know.
How would you react to that?
Okay. Well, I don't think that. Okay, if I'm in the wrong,
No,
I
because
think as friends, as real friends, you're supposed to call me out on it. And I also think that you can't hate on someone or beef with someone if they didn't do you any wrong. If they didn't do any wrong. So if Leafy didn't do anything wrong to you guys, when you see her, I think you should still greet her.
Regardless of your guys' conflict.
Yes, you should still be kind to her because it could just be a misunderstanding. Now, if you're mean to her and then later, after 2 months, you find out that it was a misunderstanding and then me and Leafy are all cuddly
And
again.
now we have to be cuddly again. And then it looks like she betrayed us.
Yeah, so it's going to look as if you guys are mean
And
people.
we will feel hurt. We'll feel
Yeah.
like Anna just betrayed us.
Exactly.
Right? You know, she just went and
People have fallouts for many. It could literally just be a misunderstanding.
and you know, okay, for most of the time, okay, let's say maybe it was just a misunderstanding, but it's tricky and most of the times it always involves a guy. So now you and Leafy are probably fighting for the same guy and me and Notando, we out here backing you.
it does become a messy one.
Even when it comes to men, from my experience.
We'll talk about the boyfriend one day. Hold on, it's coming.
Okay, yeah, but God is working
Don't
on
beef
me,
with
guys.
people that didn't do you wrong.
Even to show loyalty to your friend, you should.
Yeah.
She's
If your friend is wrong,
totally
tell
right.
them.
I'm growing,
Yeah.
guys.
What if your friend was
growing
done
in that
wrong by the
aspect.
person you're growing?
Even if
Yeah.
like the person did your friend wrong, it's okay to be bad for your friend, but doesn't mean you should now go and fight the person.
Because some people, if let's say maybe it's really happening to you, if you were Anna, you'd feel like, "Hi, but why are my friends not supporting me in this? Like, why are they
then we
still
become
being
the
old?"
bad friends.
You know, it's a very tricky one with girls. It's always very tricky when it comes to these things.
You know what?
But I feel like, okay, you guys give different answers, and that's quite interesting because it shows how friendships are really different and people show loyalties in different ways. I don't know what I would do, honestly speaking, but I try my best to not
Mind
be
your
involved.
business. Stay
Yeah,
hydrated.
I try to mind my business. I try my best to not be involved or try to see what really happened because I don't want to now create awkward vibes with a person that didn't do me any wrong.
Exactly.
Like, then also wondering, like, okay, why
And
is
then
she
they
being
start
weird?
talking again.
Exactly, you know, and then they'll even ask, like, okay, why is my son not quizzing me today? Like, I didn't do anything to her. Like, I don't want to be. I think I've also not tried to be involved.
But
that way that
sometimes,
much.
guys, it's not even. Hey, time is really fighting against us. Sometimes it's not even like we are the ones, like we the ones who will want to have a beef with Leafy, for example. Leafy will just have a beef with me and you because we're already close to Anna. Girls,
I think
Why
even
are we
if
so
she does,
dramatic?
even if she does do that, you guys still need to be nice to her. Because if it's a small misunderstanding, then what if they resolve
But
it
with
at the end
some
of the
friends,
day?
like they would expect you to not be nice to her. Some
Well,
friends would
instead of
you-
really force each
they'd
other.
expect you to be like, Mara,
You still have to be nice to everyone. Even the Bible says, love your enemies, guys.
Hey, we are learning, guys. We are really learning in that department.
me
I feel
in
like
that department,
we're
I
learning.
personally, I am growing.
It's not
fast.
easy, you know. You see someone that has really hurt you, and then you have to smile at them. Like it's something that you need to train yourself, and you need to grow in. It's not easy, but
I don't smile.
I mean, if you can't say hi, you just
I
don't
did
be
say
rude.
hi, but if you hurt me,
Then it's
I
not
can't
gonna
even
be.
smile. I can't. Like,
It's not easy,
It's
guys.
a process. You know, if you're hurt, people react differently. So it's a process. You can't really tell you that do this or don't do that. But it's
yeah,
a process.
there's no
formula.
exact formula. Yeah, there's no formula for it.
All right. The next point is let's